Eons of time. How old is the Bible? How old is the earth? How long has it been since dinosaurs walked this earth? I was listening to some preachers last night. They were having a discussion about how old they thought the earth was and how old they thought the Bible was. Well, if we send our kids off to school, they're taught in school, or mine were, they were taught that the earth is 4.5, 4.6 billion years old. And I'm not going to disagree with that, because I'm going to show you right here in the Greek manuscript about eons of time. Now, on this right column, I'm looking in the King James, but people like different versions of the Bible. But I like to use the old King James Bible with a Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic. And you can, if you dive deep into the Word, you might find things that will open your eyes. And maybe you don't want to. I don't know, but I've heard it said before. Don't tell people that this earth is over 5,000 years old. Well, I ain't going to tell anybody that. They can believe what they want. But I want to show you right here, if you'll stick with me just for a second. And there's many places in the Word of God that speaks about this. Right here, the Apostle Paul, I'm just going to read a few verses just to show you. Verse 25 of 1 Colossians, it says, Colossians chapter 1, verse 25, it's Paul speaking, "Wherefore I am made a minister according to the dispensation of God, which is given to me for you to fulfill the word of God." Now, right here we go, verse 26. This is what I want to show you. Even the mystery which hath been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints. Now, I want to show you that again. Even the mystery which hath been hid from ages. Okay, it's been translated and transliterated right here in this Greek. It's the close kept secret, having been concealed from the eons. I want to zoom this in just a little bit more. Eons. Okay. If you look it up, you can search how old the eon is. Well, from what I've been reading, it depends on whose answer you get it from, but a lot will agree that one eon of time is over 500 million years. Well, you're looking right here. It's an eon. It's Greek number 165. And it's not that hard to find if you really want to search for it and take the time. But right there you can see eon. But now I'm looking in the Greek manuscript right here. So that's how you find it right there. So, like I said, depends on who you're studying with or whatever. But an eon of time, it is much more than 5,000 years. I mean, fossil fuels. Radiocarbon dating, there's so many methods that scientists and geologists can use to find out. I'm not saying they're exact, but I will not say that this earth is 5,000 years old, because I believe it is actually billions of years old. Billions. But anyway, I just want to show you this in the book of Colossians, that you can find eons in the Bible. You won't find it in a translation more likely than what I use, but I use a King James. I'm not a King James only. I like King James. I read other Bibles too. I use different ones, but I like the King James, the old King James. I like the Hebrew and Greek manuscript. That's what I actually study from most of the time. When I was teaching in church, that's about all I used was the manuscript, and then translated to the listener so they could kind of see what I was getting the information from. But hey, y'all have a good day. I appreciate all of you that subscribe to the channel. Hey, y'all have a blessed day.